No, it's been an emotional time in EastEnders recently after Dot's funeral left us all in tears, including our next guest. But luckily for us, he's here today to give us some much-needed Christmas cheer as he heads back to Panto land this month to play the character Buttons for the 20th time. Please welcome Brian Conley.
We can't move, isn't it heavy?
Yeah, you can, it's heavy, yeah.
Heavy. Move, swimming.
No wonder you're playing Buttons.
Well, I'm Velcro. I'm taking it into the 21st century, so, you know. But that didn't work, did it? You know.
I only got it
Even Velcro's old. But, yeah, no, I am. I'm Buttons in Woking, and I really enjoy it.
I thought Buttons was a really youthful character. Right, don't get annoyed with me, but 20 times, didn't you want a little bit of a mature role?
No, I love it. I mean, we do joke about the poster and everyone says it's airbrush, which, of course, you know, and I say I'm only 30 and then the ugly sister go, what, in dog years? You know. But no, I mean, I'm still up for it. I still enjoy it and I think, you know, the word experience comes into it and that's what I can bring to it. And, of course, you know, when you get the little kids up at the end, and I said to one the other day, well, not in this was in another panto, I said, what does your dad do? He said he made toilet rolls and light bulbs. And I said, how did you know that? He said, because that's what he brings home from work. Yeah, you never know what they're going to say, and that's what I love. And I love the energy of it, and I love the fun of it.
And it must be refreshing now going into that, because you're in obviously EastEnders.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, of course, I'm in that, and I've been in that for the whole year, so to do something live is great. You know, sometimes like last time I was in the musical 9 to 5, so you're used to being out there, so to sort of come into this now. And it's so important. It's so important for young people to come and see it. And you know what I say at the end? I say, do you know what? You're all going to talk about this show when you get home. And do you know why? Because you've all been in the moment. Yeah. You've sat there and you've enjoyed it and you haven't had any distractions. You haven't been on your phone. You've watched it as a family. And how many times do we get that opportunity now? How many times are the kids up in, you know, playing on the Xbox? So, you know, it is a wonderful treat and it just educates kids into live and how exciting it is, how dangerous it is, you know, and they don't have that, you know?
True. You talk about EastEnders, and we mentioned it last week as well, of course, with the wonderful June Brown and Doc Cotton's passing on the show, Brian. And I think it was a real testament to her character, to her as a person, and it was done so well. As a cast, how did it feel? Because it almost felt like a real send-off.
Of course, because many people were close, you know, June, and it was, yeah, very emotional, you know. When Natalie Cassidy had to get up and make a eulogy, you know, she was genuinely crying, as so many were. And I think Chris Clenshaw, who's now the exec producer, who's brought in so many fresh ideas, the fact that we went back to 1975 and the fact that he worked on getting the Royals there last year, you know, all these things, he's done so well. And what I do know, in the new year, there is going to be some really, really good stuff that's going to...
But you can't tell us.
No, of course not. I'm getting quite good at that. I'm getting quite good at that. I used to be rubbish. I know. And I'll go, yeah, you won't believe, you know. And I'll tell my mum, and then all her friends are going, oh, no, Mum, you're not supposed to tell everyone.
Yeah, we've got Linda Robson to tell everybody everything we're not meant to tell.
But, Brian, you were talking about Natalie Cassidy. You were brought in originally in EastEnders to play the fraudster father.
Yeah, I had to pretend to be her dad.
Yeah.
For quite some time, for about 8 months.
Exactly. And now you've turned round to be a goodie now.
Yeah.
Do you prefer that?
I'm getting married to, you know, Kathy Beale.
Yeah.
But, of course, you know, the public do know that I'm already married, you know, and I was married 25 years ago, but I haven't met her. And then they'll say to someone, does that mean it's like run out? And they went, it's not like a tax disc, you know, it doesn't run out. I go, but I've never met her in 25 years, so there's that.
Is Kathy going to be jilted? Are you going to marry her? Tell me.
He can't tell you.
You can't say anything, can you? Only that I love
drop
Billy.
Drop your fan or something. Do something like that. So give me a little sign.
All right.
Are you going to...
I
don't know what it is with me.
Well, I don't know. That was there. Well, if I do get married, I'm going to have problems now, won't I? You know?
Do you get Christmas Day off? Yeah. So you've got
In
Christmas
pantomime,
Day off.
yeah, you get Christmas Day off. My brother comes over.
You're ready for it?
We do a
Ready
lip
for
sync battle,
Oh,
which
dear.
we've done for many years,
Yeah.
Nice.
which has got quite competitive with costumes.
Oh my God.
Costume?
Oh, yeah.
Brian,
Who
knowing
do
you
you
and
do?
your brother, I can imagine
Yeah.
how
Who do you
brilliant
do?
that
Well,
is.
last year we done Mary Poppins. My
Oh.
wife Emery was, of course, and I was Dick Van Dyke. Mary Poppins is a living bride. So we've done that.
You look like him.
Do you think so?
Yeah, a bit.
You look like him. He's 95. I swear this is true. I was on a train not long ago and someone gave up their seat for me and I was like, oh, my God.
Because normally...
You've been getting compared to George Clooney. I can see that in
you think
deep
so?
mind.
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
think so. Yeah. Well, you chap. You told me Wayne Rooney. It's George, it's me, it's Brian.
Rosemary Clyn.
I'm the eye candy on this show.
It's usually Bradley and George, isn't it? That's the two.
Bradley, for many years,
Yes.
No, you don't look like Brad.
No, I had a
can
woman
see
once
George.
in the shop go, can I just say you really look like Brian Conley? No offence. You know what I mean? That's what it's going on here. It's true. No offence.
Anyway,
love.
Brian, of course, we have to ask you about your lovely daughter, Lucy, who is also following in your footsteps doing
She's in
Panto this year.
pantomime, yeah, she's in Richmond, and with Matt Baker, who's lovely, and Jessica Martin, and Nigel, whose surname escapes me, but, they're all there, and Lucy's baby bear in Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
I love that.
I know.
I'm guessing it's difficult then to get loads of time together as a family because the two of you are that busy.
Yeah.
Well,
Can't see
I can't see her. We both got the same dates, but then my wife, she was in this predicament. Which opening night does she see?
She opens the same night as you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Lucy.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
You know, she wants to see that. So.
No offence.
No offence. Brian, we've got a surprise for you.
Have you?
It's behind you.
If you go down the woods today, you'll find a big surprise. If you go down the woods today,
This is a surprise. I had no idea. And of course, I hadn't seen her. I hadn't seen the show.
Lucy, come over.
You know.
Come on, we've got a seat for you.
Lucy, we've got a seat for you. I'm not entirely sure the costume.
With her beard behind.
Yeah.
I don't know how this will work.
Lucy, thank you for
Just
coming
kind of
on.
swim along.
It's such a surprise. I thought you were going to say there was a present or something. Oh, my God, I get all teary now.
Lucy.
I know. I get
Lucy,
so
have
proud
you
of her.
been taking any inspiration from buttons, the senior buttons on your
Well,
right?
I've really grown up with it, with Dad doing it, and I was born in February while he was doing a panto, so I feel like a panto baby. So this
You
is
were born on the day off.
You had me induced by 2 days, so I was born on the day off.
Really? That's professional for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it just feels really surreal. It's been my dream to be a part of one, and this has just been the best year ever doing this. And look at this costume.
Yeah,
it's
she gets to wear her
crazy,
own,
you know. But it's been a dream, and Dad's the best mentor ever, really.
What's the show been like?
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, now you're on Loose Women, you give it a plug. So where are you?
Richmond Theatre.
You absolutely can. It's in Richmond, obviously, Lucy, yeah. So, and playing Bear, I mean, how cute is that?
It's a
Baby
puppet.
Bear is easy,
Oh, sorry, I've talked over the plug. Sorry about that.
We did. But you're enjoying it, and obviously it's just in the DNA, Lucy. It's an easy gig for you, isn't it?
It's just the best, and everyone's so friendly, and I just feel so lucky to be a part of it, really.
Yeah.
God, that's why I get all emotional because it's,
Unless you
it's
say
another-
we don't give you anything, eh?
I know.
Well, we are the odd
I've
job
got a
now.
bit of a hot sweat going on.
That's your
You,
age.
have you seen what I'm wearing? I'm boiling.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Lucy,
She's
thank
very
you.
funny, takes after her mother.
Thank you so much for coming, Lucy.
Thank you for having me.
It's lovely to see. Best of luck with the Panto.
Thank you so much.
Same for you, of course, Brian. An absolute delight, as always, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Conley.
Thank you.
Thank you.